Welcome to Cooking with Andrea. I am going to make my favorite roasted or oven baked potatoes, however you want to call them. First of all, I have a one bag of these wonderful little potatoes. Love them, they're delicious. I have from the garden one yellow squash and one zucchini. And I'm so excited. Those are coming from our beautiful garden. I'm excited to use them. It's a fresh product, which is super yum. What I'm going to do, I got 5 cloves of garlic here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get these cut up. These are all washed. My board's wet, so I'm going to go ahead and get these cut up. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back and we're going to assemble and put these this wonderful dish in the oven. Okay, so the zucchini and the squash are all cut up. The potatoes are all nice and cut up. I have my 5 pieces of garlic. I'm just going to throw my garlic in whole because I either want to smush them after the dish is done, or just leave them whole. They'll cook down, and then by me tossing them, it'll break up a little bit. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour my potatoes in. I love these colorful potatoes. They taste so delicious. And I like when I cut them, they kind of just bleed on each other like the colors, so it makes it a nice colorful dish. Okay, that looks good. I'm going to move this out of my way. This is my lemon, fresh lemon. It took 2 lemons and I squeezed them, and that's for my 3rd cup of fresh lemon juice. If you don't have fresh lemons, you can use the lemon juice actually from the bottle, so no problem. Okay, so I have 1 tablespoon of oregano. I have 2 teaspoons of celery salt, and I have 1 teaspoon of thyme. So this is going to be basically my seasons for my dish. And I'm just going to go ahead and put all the seasons in. I'm going to do it like this for a minute, because I just want to be able to know that I got it all over. But it's going to mix, and because I have liquid in here, it'll mix up fine. But absolutely delicious dish. I'm just going to put it in the oven and put it on 400. I have had the oven heating for about 20 minutes on 400. I'm going to use the rest of this in a few minutes. Okay, so what I'm going to do is take my lemon juice, and I have my little strainer because I have some seeds in here. Just going to get it all over. So I'm just making a lemon olive oil. It's kind of like a vinaigrette. Okay, so I'm just going to take this out. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a 1/2 cup of extra virgin olive oil. Oh, this is such a good dish. I love this dish. Potatoes are a treat. Yum. A good Sunday dinner treat. Try to stay away from potatoes during the week, because that's my go-to. I love potatoes. Okay, here's a 1/2 cup of olive oil. And then what I'm going to do is just drizzle it all over, or pour it all over. I think a drizzle is a little bit smaller than what I'm pouring. And then I have 1 cup of chicken stock. And what I'm going to do is just put the chicken stock in. And this is just going to give this dish so much flavor. So instead of this being so dry, it's going to have this wonderful like little dressing for its own self. So when you go ahead and you pour it out, or if you dish it up, just grab a little bit, because this is going to reduce as we cook. It's going to cook for an hour. I'm going to let it go 45 minutes before I even check it, because I know my potatoes won't be done. But what I'm doing is just incorporating all the seasonings in, the lemon juice, the olive oil, and the chicken stock. And you don't have to use chicken stock. You can use vegetable stock. That's what I would say. I would use a stock, though. I wouldn't do a straight water. I think you could if you wanted to, but you would have to season it, in my opinion. but stick to a chicken stock or a vegetable stock. Because if you do that, then you're all good. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pour this in my hand. And I just want to get it around because I have a lot of seasoning in here. But I want it that way because otherwise my potatoes have no flavor. So if you don't want that much seasoning, don't use that much seasoning. But once it starts to cook, oh my gosh, it'll just give it so much flavor. Okay, guess what? Now, I don't want to mix these too much because I want some of the seasons to stay on top. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this lovely dish in the in the oven for about an hour. Like I said, I'll come back and check it at 45 minutes, and I'll give you all the feedback. We'll be back. Okay, welcome back. My beautiful side dish, my potato, zucchini, squash is done. It took an hour and 15 minutes is what I liked. Me and my husband, we both tried it. I normally cook it for about an hour, 15, 20 minutes, depending. Always that's how we cook it. This looks fantastic. Smells delicious. Oh my gosh, we need smell vision. Okay, so this is a side dish. This is what I do with my chicken or my meat or whatever. You can use it. This is good with fish as well too. It's an absolute delicious way of eating potatoes, and it's not, fried. I'm gonna put a little bit of the juice or sauce. It's not sauce technically, it's too thin. It's juice or dressing. Potatoes and zucchini do need a little bit of salt. I did use celery salt, but I used it as a flavoring agent. I tried the potatoes, and they needed more salt in my opinion. Potatoes are something though that do need salt. You don't have to go crazy, but it does need salt. Remember, this is a good side dish. You could eat it all by itself if you'd like to. Another thing I wanted to let you know, the zucchini too. Sometimes, and the squash, what I do is I cook it for half an hour, then I put the zucchini and squash in just so that it is not, it gets too soft. But it's not too soft, the skin is still intact. It's a good bite, but I'm kind of weird. I like my vegetable a little underdone. I'm going to take this smaller bite of zucchini though because it's going to be hot. Absolutely beautiful. Let me go in for a wonderful potato. Oh, these are my favorite potatoes. I love potatoes. So nice and soft. At an hour, if you're one of those that likes your potatoes a little bit harder, take them out in an hour. Make sure you try them in an hour because that might be just perfect for you. Some days I go back and forth. Do I want them a little harder or a little softer? It's your decision. If you like the content, if you would please like, share the content, I'd be super grateful. And if you would also please subscribe to my channel, I'd be most grateful. Thank you for my new subscribers. I appreciate you all, each and every one of you, very, very much. I need more subscribers, so if you could please help me out, I'd be most grateful. But this is my colorful little potato, squash, zucchini baked delight. And I hope you all have a wonderful week and bless your whole week.